Political Science for class 11. We are continuing the chapter Freedom. In the previous lecture, we had done about the meanings and definitions of freedom or liberty. Today, we are going to know about positive and negative concept of liberty or freedom. Positive and negative concept of liberty. Children, don't get confused here. Both of them aim for the betterment of individuals or the people, but their ways are different. Negative means it is real, otherwise it gives a wrong impression, bad thing, but that is also done in such a way that benefits the people. And positive, of course, positive is in a positive way for the betterment of the people of a country. What should and what should not be done by the state is the meaning of positive and negative concept of liberty or freedom. Okay, but remember, both of them aims for the betterment and development of the people in a country. Okay, so first we take the negative form or negative concept or negative view of liberty. I would like you to tell this also. Don't get confused with wrong meaning. Negative is not the wrong meaning of liberty. That is a concept, a way to explain the liberty. How actual real liberty can be prevailing or can be established in the state so that the people live happily. Okay, so if we examine the various views or meanings and connotation of liberty, we would find or observe two meanings of liberty. First is the negative view, and it regards it as the absence of restraints. According to negative view or concept, liberty exists when there is no restraints, no restriction, no rule, no law, no condition, and the people are free. All right. And the positive view of liberty that regards and advocates and supports and favors restrictions. Okay, and restricted liberty for the betterment of all. Some people favor giving more freedom to the people. Some people believe in giving freedom to the people, but in a limited manner, not absolutely. Okay, otherwise they would be out of control if there is no restriction on their behavior. So that is the main sense or meaning of this. So negative concept of liberty, it favors or advocates the natural rights. You remember natural rights? Natural rights are those rights that were exercised, enjoyed by the people before the creation of the state. And there were three: right to life, right to liberty, and right to property. And they believe that the state should not interfere and should not take away, cannot take away these natural rights. So when the state cannot do this, so that is negative, cannot. But again, what for? For the sake of the people only. Okay, they say people would be happy and more comfortable when the state does not interfere in their matters. When we say state, hidden, in a hidden way, we are talking about the government, because the government is the part of state. All right, so such supporters are called liberals. Okay, because they want more liberty and less restrictions on the behavior of the people, so they are called liberals, and they believe in more freedom to be given to the people and less power to interfere in people's life by the state. Okay, like government, rules and laws, conditions, etc. And here, Locke, a great philosopher, he gave the theory of natural right. Okay, and these were enjoyed or exercised by the people by birth, much before the existence of state or creation of state. And according to him, state was created to protect these natural rights from bad elements, wrong people, um, more powerful people who create problems for others. To protect the people from such powers, the state was created. And he advocated limited government and maximum freedom to the people. Limited government means the government should make few very important and necessary rules only, and not too many rules and conditions, terms and conditions, or laws, etc. Okay, and this is also the era of possessive individualism. Individualism, individual, each person. Okay, so they say that all the people, each one of the people must enjoy his freedom, right to life, property, and freedom. All right, and this is based on these points. They say that there should be freedom of will. Will means what they want to do, they can, and what they think they can. Freedom of voluntary actions means nobody can force them to work or not to work. It is their will, it is their wish. No one can compel them, especially the government. Freedom based on market relations, that is related to economic condition. The economy should not be managed and controlled by the government, but it should be based on the market. Whatever condition is there in the market, the price, production, quality, etc. can be maintained and managed of the goods, commodities, services, etc. And freedom could be limited only to secure freedom of others. Very important point. They say yes, freedom can be limited, but only to secure the freedom of others. Means we cannot exercise the powers, or we cannot behave in such a manner that create any kind of problem for the other person. Okay, as long as we are not causing any harm to other person, we can do whatever we want. But because of our actions, if somebody is getting disturbed or is harmed, then that type of liberty or that extent can be limited. So this is the meaning of limited liberty, okay, or restricted liberty. And they believe in the existence of state, but they also believe in this that state should perform very limited functions, and those limited functions I'll tell you in later part of this topic, which will be discussed later on. Another important philosopher or scholar of this view is Adam Smith. Okay, he is known more as an economist, or his contribution is more in the economic field, but because all these are connected to the state only, so here also his views are very important. Adam Smith, he advocated laissez-faire state. Laissez-faire, that means free from economic control of the state, or in other words, the state should not interfere, manage, control, run the economy of the country. It should be managed by the private people only. Okay, and it is related to the capitalism, you can say, where the economy is not under the control or full control of the state or the government. Okay, and the capitalists are free to invest in their own way, and state should not protect the weak. They say whoever is doing whatever amount of work will be given accordingly. Okay, those who are capable to do work, they will be given more benefits. Those who are not, then they will not. So they should be treated according to their capacity, ability, and contribution. They don't want the people to be protected